Pani dani pada mapa gama rega sare pada pani dani pada mapa gada pa pada pani dani pada mapa gama rega sare ni sare magare ni sare sa ni sare sa ni sare mapa gare ni sare sa ni sare sa ni sare mare ni sare ga pani re ga pani re ma ni sare ga ni sare ga ni sare ga ni sare ga re ba.
मंगल चरणा गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना गजवदना शुभानना गजवदना शुभानना मंगल चरणा विद्यादायक बुद्धि प्रदायक गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना मङ्गलचरणा गजानना
मङ्गलचरणा गजानना
गजवदना शुभानना
गजवदना शुभानना
मङ्गलचरणा गजानना
मङ्गलचरणा गजानना
विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक
विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक
गौरीतनया गजानना
गौरीतनया गजानना
गौरीतनया गजानना
गौरीतनया गजानना
मङ्गलचरणा गजानना अल्लाह तुम हो, ईश्वर तुम हो, अल्लाह तुम हो, ईश्वर तुम हो,
तुम हो ईश्वर तुम हो,
तुम ही हो राम रहीम,
हो राम रहीम,
तुम ही हो राम रहीम,
हो राम रहीम,
तुम ही हो राम रहीम।
हो राम रहीम,
यीशु तुम हो, नानक तुम हो,
तुम हो नानक तुम हो,
यीशु तुम हो, नानक तुम हो,
तुम हो नानक तुम हो,
ज़ोराष्ट्र भी हो, महावीर तुम हो,
सभी हो महावीर तुम हो,
ज़ोराष्ट्र भी हो, महावीर तुम हो,
सभी हो महावीर तुम हो,
गौतम बुद्ध करी,
गौतम बोध करी,
गौतम बुद्ध करी,
गौतम बोध करी,
गौतम बुद्ध करी,
गौतम बोध करी,
अल्लाह तुम हो, ईश्वर तुम हो,
तुम हो ईश्वर तुम हो,
तुम ही हो राम रहीम,
हो राम रहीम,
तुम ही हो राम रहीम। यीशु तुम हो, नानक तुम हो, ज़ोराष्ट्र भी हो, महावीर तुम हो,
महावीर तुम हो,
गौतम बुद्ध करी,
बोध करी,
गौतम बुद्ध करी, गौतम बुद्ध करी। मेरे राम राम रही, मेरे राम राम रही, मेरे राम राम रही, मेरे राम राम रही।
राम राम रही, ला तुम हो ईश्वर तुम हो,
राम कहो कृष्ण कहो, ईश्वर अल्लाह साई कहो। राम कहो कृष्ण कहो, ईश्वर अल्लाह साई कहो। बुद्ध कहो गुरु नानक कहो, ज़ोराष्ट्र महावीर येशु कहो। बुद्ध कहो गुरु नानक कहो सौराष्ट्र महावीर येशु कहो। गुरु नानक कहो सौराष्ट्र महावीर येशु। राम कहो कृष्ण कहो ईश्वर अल्लाह साई कहो। युगावतार तुम हो विश्व शक्ति तुम हो। तुम हो विश्व शक्ति तुम हो। युगावतार तुम हो विश्व शक्ति तुम हो। अवतार तुम हो विश्व शक्ति तुम हो। सर्वधर्म प्रिय साई महेशा। साई महेशा सर्वधर्म प्रिय साई महेशा। धर्म प्रिय साई महे। पर ब्रह्म तुम हो। पर ब्रह्म तुम हो। साई पर ब्रह्म तुम हो। राम कहो कृष्ण कहो ईश्वर अल्लाह साई कहो। बुद्ध कहो गुरु नानक कहो सौराष्ट्र महावीर येशु कहो। राम कहो कृष्ण कहो ईश्वर अल्लाह साई कहो। युगावतार तुम हो विश्व शक्ति तुम हो। सर्वधर्म प्रिय साई महेशा। पर ब्रह्म तुम हो। ईश्वर अल्लाह साई कहो।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमो नारायणाय। 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 ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमो नारायणाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमो नारायणाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो
भगवते वासुदेवाय। रही मन राम रही, रही मन राम रही, रही मन राम रही। साई राम कृष्ण करे, साई राम कृष्ण करे, साई राम कृष्ण करे, साई राम कृष्ण करे। बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र नानक साई, ज़ोराष्ट्र नानक साई, बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र नानक साई, ज़ोराष्ट्र नानक साई। येशु पिता प्रभु साई तुम हो, येशु पिता प्रभु साई तुम हो। भजरे मनवा राम रही, भजरे मनवा राम रही, राम रहीम साई कृष्ण करे, राम रहीम साई कृष्ण करे, राम रहीम साई कृष्ण करे, राम रहीम साई कृष्ण करे। रही मन राम रही, साई राम कृष्ण करे। बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र नानक साई, येशु पिता प्रभु साई तुम हो। भजरे मनवा राम रही, राम रहीम साई कृष्ण करे, राम रहीम साई कृष्ण करे।
रही मन राम रही, दीन दुखियों से प्रेम करो मेरा, साई प्रसन्न होगा। दीन दुखियों से प्रेम करो मेरा, साई प्रसन्न होगा। साई मेरा मैं तेरा, ये प्रेम की बहती धारा। साई मेरा मैं तेरा, ये प्रेम की बहती धारा। ये प्रेम की बहती धारा, मेरा साई प्रसन्न होगा। मेरा साई प्रसन्न होगा। दीन दुखियों से प्रेम करो मेरा, साई प्रसन्न होगा। साई मेरा मैं तेरा, ये प्रेम की बहती धारा। ये प्रेम की बहती धारा मेरा साईं प्रसन्न होगा, मेरा साईं प्रसन्न होगा। दीन दुखियों से प्रेम करो, मेरा साईं प्रसन्न होगा।
वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु जी बोलो, सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो। नित्य नित्य जपिए तेरे नाम जी बोलो, सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो, सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो। राम 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 जी बोलो, कृष्ण नित्य जपिए राम नाम जी बोलो। कृष्ण 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 जी बोलो, नित्य नित्य जपिए कृष्ण नाम जी बोलो, नित्य नित्य जपिए कृष्ण नाम जी बोलो। वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु जी बोलो, सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो।
Om Shri Sai Ram. Invoking the divine blessings of our most beloved Master, Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba, honorable dignitaries, esteemed elders, respected technocrats, scientists, scholars, staff members, and students. We extend our warm greetings to everyone and welcome you all to the inaugural function of the World Space Week 2022. We are privileged to have amidst us the chief guest for the occasion, His Excellency Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Bishwabhushan Harichandan Garu, along with esteemed dignitaries, Shri A. Rajarajan Garu, Director, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Shri Harikota, Shri K. Chakravarti Garu, Chancellor, Shri Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning, Shri R.J. Ratnakar Garu, Managing Trustee, Shri Satyasai Central Trust, Shri R. Sendil Kumar Garu, Deputy Director, MSA, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Shri Harikota, Professor Dr. C.B. Sanjeevi Garu, Vice Chancellor, Shri Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning, Shri P. Basant Kumar, IAS, Collector and District Magistrate, Shri Satyasai District, Andhra Pradesh, and Shri C. Muralidhar Garu, Chairman, World Space Week for Puttaparthi Avenue. from Satish Dhawan Space Center. We welcome you all, sir. We will commence the morning proceedings with the national anthem, followed by invocatory Vedic hymns offered by the students of Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. We now request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
We request everyone to take their seat as we pray for the divine inspiration and grace with Vedic incantations.
गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ब्रह्मविदाप्नोति परम् तदेशाभ्युक्ता सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं ब्रह्म यो वेदनिहितं गुहायां परमे व्योमन् सोऽश्नुते सर्वान् कामान् सः ब्रह्मणा विपश्चितेति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादात्मन आकाशः सम्भूतः आकाशाद् वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्नेरापः अद्भ्यः पृथिवी पृथिव्या ओषधयः ओषधीभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः स वा एष पुरुषोऽन्नरसमयः तस्येदमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणः पक्षः अयमुत्तरः पक्षः अयमात्मा इदं बुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
We now request our esteemed Honorable Chief Guest, along with the dignitaries, to kindly come forward to light the ceremonial lamp. Thank you, sir. We now invite the chairman for the World Space Week of Puttaparthi venue from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sri Harikota, Sri C. Murlidhar Garu, to deliver the welcome address. Please welcome Sri C. Murlidhar Garu.
Good afternoon to all of you. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries present here on the dais and off the dais, Sai devotees, parents, teachers, and my dear students. It is my pleasure to welcome you all for celebrations of World Space Week at Puttaparthi, Sri Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning, deemed to be university. A very special welcome to Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Biswabhushan Harichandanji, for gracing this event in spite of his busy schedule. I also welcome today's guest, Sri A. Rajarajan, Director, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Indian Space Research Organization, Sri Harikota. Sri R.J. Ratnakar, Managing Trustee, Sri Satyasai Trust. Sri K. Chakravarti, Chancellor, Sri Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning. Sri R. Sendil Kumar, Chairman, World Space Week Organizing Committee. Sri Basant Kumar, District Collector, Satyasai District. MP Gorantla Madhav, Member of Parliament, MLA of Puttaparthi, Sri C.B. Sanjeevi, Vice Chancellor, Sri Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning. World Space Week is an international celebration of space science and technology and their contribution to the betterment of human conditions. This year's theme is Space and Sustainability. Sustainability in space relates to how humanity uses space, most pressingly the orbital area surrounding Earth itself, a finite resource. In order to ensure the sustainability of future space activities, we must ensure that the space debris can be cleaned up and not pose a threat to future missions. Achieving sustainability from space is a different task. This addresses how space can help to achieve a cleaner, fairer, and safer planet Earth. This includes measuring climate change, identifying pollution on land, at sea, supporting agriculture in developing nations. All ISRO centers are celebrating World Space Week 2022 all over the country at many places. In order to propagate the space technology and usefulness to human society, World Space Week is being celebrated. As part of World Space Week 2022 celebrations, SGSE Shar has conducted space talent test, essay writing, painting, drawing, and other competitions across Sri Satyasai and Anantapuram districts. The response is overwhelming and students participated with a great zeal. My special thanks to DEO of Puttaparthi for making the students to participate in the competitions in large number. Once again, I welcome you all for joining today's World Space Week inaugural program. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
We thank you, sir, for setting the stage for the occasion. Youth are the future of nation, inspiring young minds to scale new heights in their respective areas of endeavors comes in the igniting presence of role models and accomplished personas of their contemporary times, such as the esteemed ones seated on the dais here. We are grateful to all our honorable elders for having taken their valuable time, and we deem it our privilege to felicitate them as an expression of our gratitude. We request our honorable chief guest and all the esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly accept our token of love and gratitude for gracing the occasion by their valuable presence. Thank you, sir. Now, it is time to witness a teaser video on World Space Week 2022. We request our honorable chief guest to kindly release this audio-visual presentation and scintillate the hearts of the audience. We'll now commence our talk session. The first speaker for the morning session is Shri R. Sendil Kumar, Deputy Director, MSA, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. Please welcome Shri R. Sendil Kumar.
Respected Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Vishwabhushan Harichandran sir, the chief guest for this function, inaugural function for World Space Week 2022. Welcome you, sir, for this function. And Sri Chakravarti, Chancellor of SSHIL, Sri Ratnakar Garu, Managing Trustee, Satyasai institution. Dr. Sanjeevi, Vice Chancellor for Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. Our beloved director from SDS Ishar, who had come all the way here. And all other dignitaries, district collector, member of Legislative Assembly, who have come over for this function. A warm welcome to you all. Sir, this World Space Week 2022, when SDS Ishar proposed to celebrate along with almost 90 countries who are doing it worldwide, we had chosen 7 locations other than Sriharikota itself, because Sriharikota being the host venue, all the time it happens there. Normally we rotate, and each year we hold this function in different locations. And one other location is Puttaparthi, when we had proposed and our director agreed. It's not only for the fact that it is in the one corner of Andhra Pradesh, which will represent the total number of people and specifically students, either school going or college going. In this region, total region it represents, and our aim is only to ensure that their mind is stimulated towards STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and aerospace or aeronautical or any space-related subject in particular. See, ironically, this year's theme, which has been fixed by the UN, is space in sustainability. Sustainability is an apt word which can come only if there is a good repetition and precision. Only then it can sustain for an institution like this, Sathya Sai Trust, which is sustaining even after this many years of its start. Itself shows that this institution has got that precision and repeatability, what we look in science area. And this precision and repeatability can come only if there is a dedication for the mentors who are already sitting in the dais, as well as the faculty of the schools and colleges who guide the young mind, raw mind, into a focused area of seeing their inner conscious. Again, ironically, ISRO is looking outside and we are looking out, and the institution is training people to look inside. In fact, both are one and the same. The person who sees out, up in the sky, see a lot of stars and galaxies, can also see the inner peace if he is alone watching that. If among the trained, guided, dedicated students, what I am seeing here, right from the left flank to the right flank, if among you, if tens of people, I am very convinced, I am telling this with a lot of conviction, if tens of people excel in the field of space, the very purpose of hosting this event here by Sathya Sai Trust, and we coming forward and requesting this institution to hold our hand in doing this function will be fulfilled fully. And with this, let me wish all the best to the organizers, both from Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning and our ISRO team, led by Muralidhar, who had come here to do this function. All the very best. Already the function is on the way. Already they had few events, as Muralidhar already pointed out, and today Honorable Governor has inaugurated it. We will see that it is brought to a logical, satisfying conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We now invite our next speaker, Professor Dr. C.B. Sanjeevi Garu, Vice Chancellor, Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, to the dais. Professor Dr. C.B. Sanjeevi.
Sai Ram, everybody. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. Your Excellency, Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Vishwabhushan Harichandran, Director of Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sri Rajarajan, respected Chancellor, respected Managing Trustee, respected Collector, MLA and MP, and Mr. Muralidhar, who was responsible for all these events to happen so smoothly. The whole event is happening, nothing but Swami's grace. What happened as a simple lecture, I was invited to give at Sriharikota sometime in the month of April, has led to a cascading events that led us to this particular event that we are seeing today. Since the beginning of the week, we have had excellent lectures given by space scientists as a build-up to this World Space Week. This is a very big boon for the university, as with all those speakers who had come and spoken, and few more speakers who are going to speak today, I am proud to say they've already started talking about different collaborations between SSIHL and different ISRO centers in Bangalore and other parts of India. This is the important fallout of such an event that would greatly benefit the university. And one of the important outcomes that I can imagine will bring great joy to our university is the collaboration we have already started to build a satellite, which we hope will be called as Sai Satellite. I thank ISRO for giving us this opportunity to be a part of such a project. And there is a lot more milestones to cover before we achieve the end goal. And hopefully, we will be successful in the end. And I thank ISRO for all the encouragement and support in this direction. As it is an important event of the university, I thank everybody here who have made this university very successful in terms of organizing the lectures as well as starting this event, which will open a lot of opportunities to learn about space science and have our students get the inspiration that they need, that they can become whatever they choose to become. With this, I end my talk. Thank you very much. Sai Ram.
Thank you, sir, for leading us with your inspiring initiatives. Next, we have Sri R.J. Ratnakar Garu, Managing Trustee, Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, addressing the August gathering. Please welcome Sri R.J. Ratnakar Garu.
I offer my humble salutations at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I offer my hearty welcome to Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Biswabhushan Harichandanji, to this holy and divine precincts of Prashanti Nilayam. Revered Governor Sir, esteemed Chancellor Sri Chakravarti Garu, Director Sri Rajarajan, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Professor Sanjeevi, Vice Chancellor Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. We have Member of Parliament. Also we have MLA of this Puttaparthi constituency. We are celebrating such a big event after the government of Andhra Pradesh has formed a new district called Sri Sathya Sai district, named after Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And we are very happy that such a huge event is happening here and Honorable Governor is gracing this occasion. Organizing World Space Week 2022 is a wonderful initiative taken up by the institutions created by Bhagavan in association with the Satish Dhawan Space Center of Sri Harikoda and ISRO. And I thank all the officials of ISRO for this association and also making this happen here in this institute. As per the Declaration of the United Nations General Assembly, this week has been designated as a World Space Week every year. And we are very proud to be part of this initiative. The reason is, very recently, sir, Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust was conferred a special consultative status with United Nations. And we are in consultative status with United Nations. The ECOSOC Council conferred special status, and in recognition of all the good work that is being done by the Trust on sustainable basis. This status is conferred on the Trust to enable us actively engage in ECOSOC and its sustainability bodies. The greatest strength of Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust is its people. The number of volunteers, number of people who are coming forward to participate in the activities and the service of the nation is unparalleled, sir. That is the strength of this organization. The projects facilitated by the Trust bring together more than 1 million people, engaged individuals from diverse backgrounds under several categories: volunteers, students, alumni. The devotees spread across nearly 140 countries across the globe. Of the 169 targets that form the 17 Sustainable Development Goals that United Nations positioned, 65 of them directly benefit through Earth observation, satellites and related technologies. Achieving the SDGs, that is Sustainable Development Goals, would be so much harder without the tools and techniques available to scientists through space exploration. Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust has been endeavoring to contribute to the society by achieving 17 Sustainable Development Goals planned by the United Nations. Sir, even our Niti Ayog is nothing but the reflection of SDGs which are positioned by United Nations. Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba has spoken extensively on the relationship between God, nature and man on several discourses, and it's also very pertinent that we to investigate our true reality and rededicate ourselves to the humanity. He inspired people across the globe, sir. The theme for this year World Space Week is that it is space and sustainability, and we are in the right place and right association, and we are glad that the Honorable Governor Sir is presiding this the great occasion. We also have to realign our goals in space science and technology with a focus on bringing benefits to Earth by studying things like climate change, identifying water and soil pollution, supporting agriculture growth in developing nations. So it is not just that, it's not an entertainment thing that rockets are going up. The technology is helping, again, the humanity at large, sir. And this has been possible, and we must congratulate the wonderful and a great institution in our country, ISRO, for doing and making everybody proud in this country, sir. We are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrita Mahotsav, and during that year, we are very happy to have this prestigious association with one of the very, very notable institutions in this country, which has made every individual of every citizen of this country proud of themselves. We also have a task to educate people around the world about the benefits they receive from space, encourage greater use of space for sustainable economic development, demonstrate public support for space programs. This is the way everybody should participate, because the kind of work they do, the kind of toiling they do, all scientists together, finally they are benefiting. Today, recently Prime Minister launched 5G. It's only possible because they send the satellites up and they are doing the work. And we are ever grateful, sir, and all the scientists in ISRO. And this kind of a continuous sort of engagement with people like us, people like general people, the citizens of this country, really makes your work, how much the work that ISRO and the related organizations you are doing. Sir, I used to have, it's not an out of place, if I say I used to, all generally, people think scientists are very rational beings, they understand, they know what is nature, what is, particle, what is an atom, what is nature, what are the elements, what are the materials, everything you understand. Somehow we have a feeling that spirituality and science don't meet together. But sir, time and again it's proven that they go together in this great country, because whenever I read newspapers, whenever there is a launch of a satellite, we see ISRO chairmen, we have seen going to Lord Venkateshwara and praying. They know what is going up and why do they need to go and pray. But this holy country has instilled both together these great values of faith in God. In fact, to the extent, I've seen some of, I've read in papers when some of the scientists and the staff from Sriharikota visit the local deity there, Changalama in Sulurpet, sir, they go and pray for every kind of, whenever they have a program like this. So it's no out of place that they have also reached to Puttaparthi now, and we will be very happy to have a continued association with you, sir. With so many accomplishments for ISRO, we also, Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, joining them makes us very, very happy and a proud moment for all of us. And thank you for everybody who brought together this wonderful exhibition here and made this association very much possible for all of us. All our students, all our alumni are very proud that we are part of this wonderful mission. And thank you very much. And once again, I extend our gratitude to the Honorable Governor for taking time off and taking time off and coming to this occasion. We are ever grateful to you, sir. And I offer once again my pranams to Bhagavan for creating all this for us so that the young people here become the wonderful citizens, future citizens of this country. Jai Sai Ram, Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for setting the perspective that actually the science and spirituality are complementary to each other. Now, we'll be listening to the presidential address for this occasion, delivered by Sri A. Rajarajan, Director, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. Please welcome Sri A. Rajarajan.
Today's chief guest, Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Bishwabhushan Harichandran, the dignitaries, Sri R.J. Ratnakar, Managing Trustee, Professor Sanjeevi, the Chancellor, Chakravarti Saab, and my colleagues, the Chairman of the World Space Week 2022 Organizing Committee, Mr. Senthil Kumar, Chairman of the Organizing Committee of Puttaparthi, Sri Muralidhar, the dignitaries, the respectable Collector, Member of Legislative Assembly, Member of Parliament, and dignitaries of the dais, my dear students, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, press and media, wishing you a very good day to one and all. Today actually personally is a very exciting day for me, as under the Most Reverend Holy Presence, we are gathered today to celebrate the World Space Week 2022. And would like to mention the Honorable Governor has visited among his busy schedule. I am just recalling, after taking over as Director SDS Ishar, I visited Vijayawada and met Honorable Governor, and I was thrilled to have his excitement and the keen interest he showed in as late in December when we met at his Rashtrapati Bhavan, and showed the keen interest how we are developing, so on. And also was very excited that Honorable Governor has come here to participate in this World Space Week program at this prestigious institution. Around Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, even though Vice Chancellor has briefed about how we came to know about this, my knowledge about this very prestigious institution goes back to one of the colleagues who joined in my organization in explosives area, actually. Mr. Vikram of SOG, who is the alma mater of Satya Sai Institute, who did his BSc and MSc in this institute. And his showcase today is in one of the brightest, this one. And I thank for that, for giving such a wonderful student. As we all know, this Indian space program has been initiated by the great visionary, Dr. Vikram S. Sarabhai, more than 5 decades ago, and he showed such an aptitude. Even there were so much problems and challenges there in our country. These are the visionaries, Vikram Sarabhai and Homi Bhabha, who visualized that there can be a space program not to show our might, but for the application of the common man. And this has been vindicated by so many programs that we structured and tried to do and reach the common man. That's what we are able to see. And after Vikram Sarabhai Saab, Satish Dhawan took over and organized projects after projects so that it can reach the entire nation. We started with a very humble beginning of a sounding rocket weighing 2 tons to 3 tons. Today, we have a GSLV Mark LVM-3 vehicle, which is weighing more than 600 tons, lifting around 4,500 kg into the orbit. And that is the growth potential of a space technology, of space transportation system. Similarly, in the application of space technology, earlier in 1970s, when people were showing their might in space and so, it is a visionary like Vikram Sarabhai worked out a program how to reach the remotest of places, the remotest of villages and towns, and a man. When we reached with DTH, everybody knows DTH today, but the visionary is in 60s and 70s is by this our forefathers who dreamt of reaching through a satellite technology that you can reach, and in a village, reaching the village so that the information about agriculture and all can be given to them so that people need not reach there. This is one of the biggest applications which we are reaching today, where there was one TV in the entire village or town. Today, there are so many TVs in each house with more than 600 plus channels with so many informations. The way in which the information flow occurs is due to this space technology and which drove many other technologies. Now, how it is happening? One of the major space technology that can be used is the weather monitoring, weather forecasting, the cyclone awareness, the agriculture, irrigation, town planning, urban planning, including elevation modeling. Can you construct, including construction of roads in the highways in the Himalayas and many places, predicting what can be happened, the temperature marvel, and biggest application, the fishing. So many marine technologies are possible. There are many. And most important is disaster management, especially in the East Coast. We do that. We do this to predict and give to the IMD. Nowadays, we can predict the movement of cyclone in advance in terms of kilometers in range. And actually, we are able to save many lives of people. So, having done this, what is the aim of this World Space Week, which we are coming is the reach to the common people, and they should be able to understand, and the students. So they should be aware the availability of space technology and the benefit of the space which gives to the common man, and start using or start improving this technology with your own ideas, out-of-box thinking, and innovations and innovative ideas that you have to bring in. No idea it will be boring. It will be always gives excitement to the scientists to work on that and say it can be a disruptive technology as well also. So we have not come here to educate. We are trying to come here. The whole program in collaboration with Satya Sai Institute is to showcase and make aware what are the opportunities that is available to upbring the civilization, the society, so that you can improve the life, and that can be the one is our part of this week. When we try to reach, we make a point that we reach to the schools and colleges in the remote area where it is very difficult to reach them, and that is what we take in this week to reach, and we are conducting in 8 days as the previous speakers have told. And what better institute than this, which upholds the equality of every human being and bring in a holistic approach, both in learning as well as in the conduct of life. And I salute personally the way in which this institute is conducting and bringing up their students so that they can go to the society as a model citizen of India. Thank you for that. Here I would like to, as you look at many opportunities, I really like to want to share a small story. It is a psychology professor entered the classroom with a half glass of water in his hand. Many people would have heard. So students, as usual, will expect a common question whether the glass is half full or half empty, right? But what this professor is trying to tell, I will also try to point out here is, to surprise, he asked them, how heavy is this glass of water? A small glass of water, half full, how heavy? Many answers came, weighing from 100 grams to 200 grams, 300 grams, maybe so. Then the professor replied that the actual weight of the glass with water doesn't always matter. It doesn't matter how much it weighs. How long you hold the glass of water, that is most important. If you hold that half glass full of water for a minute, you won't feel anything. But if you hold for 10 minutes, it will start nagging at you. It looks like a more heavier. As the time goes on that you hold, it becomes heavier for you with hours. So if you hold it for an entire day, imagine holding a glass of water for an entire day, you will go numb and you'll start looking at pain. And that glass of water started attacking you mentally. So this is nothing but stress. If you think about it for a while and have it and try to solve, there's no problem. But if you think about it for hours, it becomes a problem and becomes worries. And you have to sleep with that. So my take to the dear students is, you should learn to let go of your stresses and never sleep with it. If you can do something about it, just do it. In other case, just leave it and work towards your goal without worrying about other things coming into life. I wish you a bright future, having a nice day, both for the students and professors and to the university. Let us have a nice day. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words, bringing out the relevance of space science in our day-to-day life, and also highlighting the nuances of scientific thinking. It is my privilege now to invite the chief guest for the occasion, His Excellency Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Bishwabhushan Harichandan Garu, to come and address the august gathering. With a checkered career as a lawyer, writer, politician, Sri Harichandan Garu is a diamond with several facets. His Excellency has held portfolios in Ministry of Law, Revenue, and Fisheries for the Government of Odisha. He has authored several books, including Marubatas, Mahasangramar Mahanayak, Boksi, Jagabandhu, Paiko Mutiny, and his autobiography, Sangarsho Sarinahi. He is the recipient of the prestigious Kalinga Ratna Award presented by the Government of Odisha. He is also serving as the Chancellor of the Krishna University in Rudravaram, Machilipatnam, Andhra Pradesh. It gives us great joy in inviting our Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Sri Bishwabhushan Harichandan Garu, to the dais.
Sri Gurantala Madan, Member of the Parliament, Dr. A. Rajarajan, Director, Satish Dhawan, Space Center, Sri Sridhar Reddy, MLA Puttaparthi, Sri K. Chakravarti, Chancellor, Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Sri R. Shanti Kumar, Deputy Director, Management System Area, Sri Muralidhar, Deputy General Manager, Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sri R.J. Ratnakar, Managing Trustee, Sri Satya Sai Center Trust, Professor C.V. Sanjeev Ji, Vice Chancellor, Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Sri Basanta Kumar, Director, District Collector, Sri Satya Sai District Education Fraternity, beloved students, Satya Sai Baba devotees, members of print and electronic media, and dear friends, my warm greetings to you all. I consider it an honor and a privilege to be here today among this august gathering to inaugurate the World Space Week celebration 2022 at Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Puttaparthi. At the outset, I would like to say a few words about ISRO, the prestigious Indian Space Research Organization. It is a very interesting and inspirational to walk down the memory of lane of history of Indian Space Research Organization. The humble journey of Indian space research started with the carrying of the Rohini series rocket on a bicycle at the Thumba Equatorial Launch Center, Thiruvananthapuram, a few decades ago. Now, the launch capacity of ISRO has developed by leaps and bounds, leading to the launch of its own space launch vehicle, GSLV Mark III, Chandrayaan and Gaganyaan missions. I will be failing in my duty if I do not make a mention of the great contribution of the pioneers and forefathers of ISRO like Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, Professor Satish Dhawan, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, former President of India. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai is considered as the founding father of Indian space program. Professor Satish Dhawan is known as the architect who converted the dreams and visions of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai into reality. As a fitting tribute to the great space scientist, it is befitting that the Indian Space Force has been named as Professor Satish Dhawan. The United Nations General Assembly declared in 1999 World Space Week will be held every year from 4th October to 10th October. These dates signify two landmark events that took place in the space research, namely the launch of a first human-made Earth satellite Sputnik 1 on 4th October 1957 and signing of Outer Space Treaty on 10th October 1967 on the principles governing the activities of countries of the exploration of peaceful uses of outer space, including the moon and other celestial bodies. As you all are aware, the theme of this year's World Space Week celebration is space and sustainability. Sustainability is a broader sense, means meeting our own needs and space benefits without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This is a current topic which holds a great importance everywhere in the world. Generally, it is said that in order to keep sustainability, we need to balance the four pillars: social, human, economical, and environmental. Nowadays, our human progress is highly connected with the advancement of space science. We need to explore the possibility of sustainability in utilization of space. Sustainability in space leads to how humanity uses space. Most pressingly, the orbital area surrounding Earth, since it is a finite resource. As also Leopold, an American author, philosopher and scientist, said, conservation is a state of harmony between men and land. But in the context of present era of progressive space science, the same may be termed as conservation is a state of harmony between men, land, and space. Among all these space sustainability issues, the major concern is the orbital debris. There has been a dramatic increase in the use of LEO and GEO orbits over the past 60 years, since the launch of the first satellite in 1957. According to the recent studies, there have been approximately 10,000 satellites launched today, whereas only approximately 2,000 satellites are still active. These satellites can be used for a variety of purposes like telecommunications, navigations, weather monitoring, and exploration. Within the next decades, space companies like SpaceX are predicted to launch an additional 15,000 satellites into LEO and GEO orbits. Microsatellites built by universities and research organizations have also gained popularity, contributing to the overcrowding of near-Earth orbits. This overcrowding of LEO and GEO orbits increases the likelihood of potential collisions among satellites and orbital debris, contributing further to the large amount of orbital debris already present in the space. The more space debris is orbiting the Earth, the more it will be for the risk of hindering the ability of nations to operate in the space environment. Also, it increases the risk of future launch-related accidents which may disrupt its proper use. In order to ensure the sustainability of future space activities, we must ensure that space debris is cleaned up so that it may not pose a threat to future missions. The main theme of sustainability is to achieve success in all fields of space technology. such as space transportation, space exploration, human space flight, mitigation of space debris, and so on. India being one of the top players in the space research in the world, the next question that comes up is where does the country stand on the space sustainability? With the recent formal inauguration of the headquarters of the Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center, one can expect an increased role of the private sector in India's space activities. India is home to promising startups like Agnikul and Skyroot, which the developing launch vehicles for small payloads, and Dhruva Space, which work on high technical solar panels for satellites and satellite deployers. India is well on its way to create a subsystem that addresses global sustainability and questions. India is not only competing with the world in the space race, but also heading towards achieving sustainability in utilization of space. It gives me immense pleasure to mention here that India's Space Research Organization has initiated the project Netra to monitor the space debris. The domestic surveillance system would provide first-hand information on the status of debris, which would aid further planning on protecting space assets. To provide in the orbit servicing, ISRO is also developing a docking experiment called SPADEX, something like docking a satellite on an existing satellite, affording support in the refueling and other in-orbit services, which enhancing the capability of the state. This would not only ensure the longevity of a mission, but would also provide a futuristic option to combine mission experiments. To attain this, the emerging private sector could be encouraged with a set of sustainability guidelines to ensure optimum utilization of resources and increase the safety and productivity of space mission. The objective behind celebrating World Space Week is to propagate and disseminate space technology and its tangible benefits among common people, especially the students' community. The Satish Dhawan Space Center is conducting various activities in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry to achieve maximum outreach of space activities and to impact knowledge among public regarding India's space programs. This year, all the competitions have been held in both online and offline mode. In these three states, along with grand celebrations at 8 venues such as Sriharikota, Amaravati, Puttaparthi, Vizianagaram, Vellore, Chennai, Karkala, and Cuttack. I appreciate the efforts of the members of the organizing committee for conducting The competitions show that the objective behind this celebration would reach the targeted audience more effectively. The primary vision of ISRO has been to achieve more benefits for the common man. It is heartening to note that ISRO has done a commendable service in the areas of disaster management, weather forecasting, marine navigation for fishermen, and oceanography, telemedicine, town planning, communication, DTH connectivity for mobile phones, etc., by launching a number of satellites over the years. I am glad to note that the SDSC SAR ISRO is working relentlessly to realize the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi of sending an Indian Ganganav into the space. It would be great to see if that happens to be a woman. I salute and pay my humble respects to all the space scientists who made this possible, right from the pioneers like Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, Professor Satish Dhawan, to the present chairman of ISRO, Dr. S. Somnath, and thousands of employees ISRO at all levels. My hearty congratulations to Sri A. Rajanandan, Director SDSC SAR, for making for the successful conduct of the World Space Week 2022 celebrations. On this occasion, I like to tell you that don't forget that your country, your nation, is the largest democracy of the world, and it is also a big power of the world. And now we remember when Mr. Dulles, Secretary of State, America, had then said that India is a weak nation. A weak nation cannot establish peace in the world, because India is always talking about peace. And similarly, when in 1998, there were 2 atomic tests at Pokhran in Rajasthan by the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The big powers of the world pounced upon Vajpayee and said that you cannot make any atomic explosion. You have no such right. Atal Bihari Vajpayee did not reply. And 2 days thereafter, made another 3 tests of atomic tests, and then declared that India is now an atomic power of the world. And we have promised to the world that India have absolutely no intention for attacking any country. But henceforward, no country of the world will venture to attack India. But these satellite programs and other things, all this progress in the matter of science, India is very much proud. And at that time also, Atal Bihari Vajpayee said that for the sake of our country, I have done it. And for the sake of the world, I have also done it. We want peace, not war. And at that time also, as you know, when there was the Pakistan war in 1965, the man of steel, Lal Bahadur Shastri, the then Prime Minister, had given a call to the nation, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And Atal Bihari Vajpayee added, Jai Bigan. And that was the situation. And we are always trying for peace in the world. And now the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken a very stiff stand when the warring groups are fighting with each other and people apprehended that there will be the Third World War. But our Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the era of war is over. There can be no solution in the world by war. It can be by peaceful discussion, by peaceful cooperation. Therefore, he is talking with the President of America, Mr. Biden, the President of Russia, Mr. Putin, and the President of Ukraine. And because of India, now this balance is being maintained. And in spite of the fact that pressures from both sides, Honorable Prime Minister has said that war is no solution and everything can be solved by discussion. We want peace. The entire humanity wants peace. Recently, we had faced the great menace of Corona. And you know what had happened to the entire world. So, stop war, have peaceful discussion, solve the matters, and for that, in spite of the fact that in the matter of space, field of space, we have made such a progress. In the militarily also, we are becoming strong, not only militarily, economically, in every sphere, and we will just give a model to the entire world that this should be the attitude of all the countries of the world. So peace will prevail. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
We thank our esteemed chief guest for his inspiring words of wisdom, highlighting the significance of sustainability, perseverance, hard work. As we arrive near the conclusion of today's session, we propose to offer our word of thanks.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Invoking the divine blessings of our most beloved Lord Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba Varu, honorable dignitaries, esteemed guests, elders, and my dear brothers and sisters, I deem it a great privilege and honor to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of everyone who made this inaugural session a grand success. First and foremost, our heartfelt gratitude and thanks to His Excellency, the Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Vishwabhushan Harichandan Garu, for taking time out from his busy schedule and gracing this occasion with his presence. I extend our sincere thanks to Shri Rajarajan Garu, Director Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, for his enlightening talk, which has given us a bird's eye view of India's respectable stand in the global arena of space and technology, and for inspiring all of us. I would like to acknowledge the constant support and encouragement provided by the Honorable Managing Trustee, Shri Satya Sai Central Trust, Shri R.J. Ratnakar Garu, and other esteemed members of the Shri Satya Sai Central Trust and the Shri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning Public Charitable Trust for making this event a grand success. Our sincere gratitude and thanks to the Honorable Chancellor, Shri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Shri K. Chakravarti Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Professor Dr. C.B. Sanjeevi Garu, and the esteemed members of the University Administration for arranging this beautiful event here at Shri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, which helped to ignite our minds, enthuse us to soar high up with lofty ideals, encourage us to participate in the National Space Program, and motivate us to serve our nation through science and technology. Our heartfelt thanks to Sri R. Sendil Kumar Garu, Deputy Director MSA Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, for igniting young minds to dream high, aim high, and soar higher. I would also like to extend our deep appreciation and thanks to Sri C. Murlidhar, Chairman World Space Week for Puttaparthi venue from the Satish Dhawan Space Center for coordinating this beautiful event. Our sincere thanks to the Honorable Collector, Sri Satya Sai District, Sri Basant Kumar, Honorable MP, Sri Gorantla Madhav Garu, Honorable MLA Puttaparthi Constituency, Sri D. Sridhar Reddy Garu, and their teams for their constant support and encouragement. Our special thanks to the Director, Sri Satya Sai Media Center, Sri Sundar Swaminathan Garu, and his entire team for their technical support to telecast this event live over YouTube. Our sincere thanks to the Superintendent of Police, Sri Satya Sai District, and his team for ensuring a smooth functioning of this program. And our sincere thanks to the media personnel for the comprehensive coverage of this event. Heartfelt thanks to the members of the Sri Satya Sai Seva Dal for arranging this beautifully decked dais for today's program. A synergistic collaboration of Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning and the Satish Dhawan Space Center has made this momentous occasion possible. We thank the entire team from the Satish Dhawan Space Center and the entire team of faculty, research scholars, and students of the Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning for making this beautiful event a reality and a grand success. Sincere thanks to all the members of the audience for their cooperation throughout the program. Above all, our heartfelt prayers and gratitude to our most beloved Master Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, Founder Chancellor Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, who has created this beautiful oasis of educare and inspired us to not only achieve excellence in science by providing such world-class infrastructure, but also to dive deep into our inner space and discover our hidden spiritual treasures. I once again thank and acknowledge the contribution of everyone who made this inaugural session a grand success. Thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai Sai Ram. I now request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Sai Ram, I request everyone to remain seated. We will end today's proceedings with Mangalarti. Sai Ram.
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रितकल्पलतिका आश्रितकल्पलतिका आपद्बान्धव ॐ जय जगदीश रे मातापिता गुरुदैवमु मर्यन्तयो निर्वे स्वामी मर्यन्तयो निर्वे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्र शयन ॐ जय जगदीश रे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी ओ साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंदुको मंगल आरती अंदुको मंगल गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश रे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा ओम शांति 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 समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
We request all the students and the staff members to remain seated in their place as the dignitaries leave the venue.
Pani dani pada mapa gama rega sari pada pani dani pada mapa gada pa pada pani dani pada mapa gama rega sari ni sari madare ni sari sa ni sari sa ni sari mapa gare ni sari sa ni sari sa ni sari mari ni sari ga pani re ga mani re mari sari ga ni sari ga ni sari ga ni sari ga re ba. Ni sa 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 ga ri ri ga ri ga ri sa ni sa 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 pa da 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 pa da 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 pa da da.